Burichi, Borraiba Souls, Ichigo Big Tier List, ladies and gentlemen, and which is the best Ichigo for all models in game. I'm gonna share with you here the tier list, my opinion, because we have a lot of Ichigos in Bleach Brave Souls, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did my tier list here for manual, player versus environment, player versus the game, manually, playing manually, the same in auto mode, you just press auto and the game just go, also for PvP, for brave battles, for guild quests, for speedrun, for arena, and also soul trade and link, and I'm gonna share with you here my opinion about which are the best units for all of that modes. Remember that I post a lot of tier lists on my channel. On the shorts part of the channel you have a lot of tier lists and rankings, so I hope that you keep enjoying that content because we are Burichi Brave Souls. And now here mid-month of May, the Ichigo mask, the visor Ichigo after 8 years was remade and is a good character. For that reason I'm gonna update my Ichigo tier list for all game modes. Starting for manual PvE, manual player versus environment, no doubt the best character in game for Ichigo. The best Ichigo in game is the 1000-year Blood Warfare True Shikai. It's amazing with double killer, with a status, with super disabler, with a lot of damage, and also with a charged special attack and a movement, an attack to move. Also double long strike chance is a very good character in a lot of terms. For that reason it's the best to use manually. Then later we have the Quincy Ichigo, it's very good too, have Frenzy +2, SP up, Disabler, Team Party cooldown, also have Drain to heal himself, it's a very good character. Also have double killer, the point is that it's not the best kit, the kit could be better, but it's a very interesting character. Then we have Ichigo 8th anniversary to play manually because it's very good too, have double killer, have Frenzy +3, is not very fast, but have Drain 2, so heal himself, and also have Poise Break, that is very special. Then the Ichigo anime, the Shikai 1 remake from the anime, that is very good, it's very fast, but have the 100% damage to non-status by an ailment enemies, not affected by an ailment, so it's a limited character, limited damage in some terms, depending if you play with friends or party, etc. Then 7th anniversary Ichigo, that is very good, double killer, paralysis, the vortex, that is so lovely vortex. The best vortex in game, at least to my opinion, same as Aizen and same is the good type vortex, homing vortex. Then later we have the new Ichigo, the mask 1, the visor remade, that is good one, have good damage, with good berserk, with 100% damage to non-affected by an ailment, similar than the anime 1. So it's a good character, but sadly it's a technic droplet drop 1. Then we have Ichigo Works, that is very good, still nowadays, double killer and so interesting. Then later we have the Daddy Ichigo, yes, the boy Daddy Ichigo, that is fire. I love it so much, that Ichigo, hopefully gonna be a good resurrection soon. 5th anniversary Ichigo, that should be resurrected soon, the Muget's resurrection, and at the end the New Year Ichigo. Those are the best for manual, at least in my opinion. And if we move to auto mode, which are the best to auto, 100% is 8th anniversary Ichigo, with Poise Break, with Ranged, with Disabler, with Healer, with Vortex, Healer for the Drain. It's amazing. Then the best characters for Ranged, the best characters for auto, to play auto mode are Ranged ones because receive less damage. And then the 8th anniversary Ichigo and the Quincy Ichigo, they both have Drain and are Ranged, so they recover so much the stamina, it's very good. Other Ranged Ichigos to auto, we have the 7th anniversary one, that paralyzes so much, and the new one, the not inflict status, but is Ranged and it's decent damage, so gonna be interesting. Then later we have the other melees and some nuts at the end, the True Shikai, that is a good character, but it's melee, so it could be hard to auto in some cases. Then we move to Brave Battles, PvP. In player versus player, the Ichigo True Shikai, the GETSUGA Jushi Show 1, it's the best because it's good, have good damage, if I'm not remember wrong, have Poise, and have the Super Disabler, and it's an insane damage. Doing something similar, it's the Quincy Ichigo, but without Poise, if I'm not wrong, that it's an insane damage, so you can directly do a big damage to the characters that don't have invincibility. Remember that those characters are not for PvP, so just gonna work in the case that no invincibility characters or after the 10 seconds of invincibility. The Ichigo 8th anniversary one can do good damage on PvP too. You can see PvP showcase of the 3 Ichigos on my channel. You can just Google it or try to find it, search it, Ichigo PvP showcase, and you're gonna find it 3 of they. All 3 of they gonna do good damage and are doing good damage, but only works to kill the non-invincibility enemies at the start or the invincibility enemies after the 10 seconds, that is hard to resist. So yeah, are not very good PvP characters, but are still decent or useful in some terms. Then we have the Bastolor de Ichigo Resurrection, that it's good for PvP, it's a good PvP character, decent one at least, and other Ichigos that could be useful but are not the best PvP characters in game. Move to the guild quest. The best one guaranteed is the True Shikai Ichigo. It's a fucking monster with double killer and everything, damage to lacerate, it's Jesus Christ. Then later we have the Queen's Ichigo, very interesting for Guild Quest 2 with good damage and double killer, mainly for the human ranged. Then later we have the 7th anniversary one with double killer and the vortex, a lot of control, so very interesting character for Guild Quest. 8th anniversary one, similar but with less damage, at least in my opinion. The vortex is not the same as the 7th anniversary one, frenzy plus 3 is cool, but yeah, personally I like more the 7th anniversary one with the paralysis status. Well, those are the next Guild Quest characters. The Ichigo anime, it's interesting, but because the damage not affected by annihilment, it's kind of limited. The new Mask Ichigo gonna be similar, and then we have the White Ichigo for Guild Quest no affiliation melee, that is an interesting one. And then later other Ichigos that can help you, but not on the Nightmare Guild Quest nowadays. Move to the speedrun, my favorite part, yes, speedrun lover! The Kurosaki Ichigo, it's fucking glorious, the anime 1, 2 and the Ichigo works because that 3 have long stride, then you can use double long stride and they could be flying. Speedrun the Senkaimon so much or the other quests of the game. So double long stride characters are the fastest, at least in my opinion, for that reason that 3 Ichigos at the beginning. Then later other interesting Ichigos that have good damage mainly to clear properly the quest, but a lot of Ichigos have 3 flash steps, so remember that a lot of Ichigos have 3 flash steps instead of 2, so interesting characters to speedrun. Then move to Arena. On Arena we have the Ichigo anime that is a fucking monster, the damage is completely insane, it's frenzy plus 3 with the extra 100% damage not affected by annihilment and super fast, it's completely a monster. The Kurosaki is very broken too, and the Ichigo works is very interesting for the last ditch. The last ditch is very interesting on Arena, so Ichigo works it's a good defensive character. The other ones are good characters too, but are not mainly for Arena, could be annoying like the 7th anniversary Ichigo paralysis so much, but are just decent characters for Arena. I think that the best ones are the best 3, so it's the Kurosaki Ichigo, the anime 1 and the Ichigo works. And then later at the end for the links, Soul Trait and links, the best one, at least in my opinion, in Ichigo terms is Mugetsu, because bring the full stam, strong attack damage, full stam. I mean, strong attack damage increase if you have full stam, that this is a new multiplicator, it's not the typical full stam damage, so it's a very broken and interesting link because we not have a lot of that links in game and it's another multiplicator, so it's really interesting link, the best in my opinion. Then later the White Ichigo, the Ichigo movie, that is very good, full stam and strong attack damage for White, and a lot of cooldown and full stam for the movie 1. Then the Kurosaki Ichigo, very interesting link, followed by the Quincy one, the 2nd anniversary one, the Tag Team one, that is very interesting. I mean, the Ichigo links are all of them really good, and we have more of them that are really interesting, but yeah, in my opinion, those are the best links for Ichigo, at least in my opinion. So that's all, this is the Ichigo tier list for 2024 of May. I hope that you enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. We are Bleach Brave Souls, and a lot of Ichigos, we have like 35 or 36 Ichigos in game. So at least in my opinion this is the top 10, top 11 more or less for all game modes in Ichigo terms, and I hope that you enjoy it. Remember to smash a like, subscribe the channel if you did it, more tier list and more rankings on my channel, because we are Bleach Brave Souls. Have a good day, and see you around, ladies and gentlemen. Sayonara, have a good time, bye bye, Bankai and bye bye.